Mom for the South Killers here, man. Me and my KPT, Matt.
Going on.
I had to talk about the hounds, man. I tried to go live yesterday and didn't work. So, yeah, we here today.
Yo. So what you want to talk about?
We talking about what we were just discussing, what you were just saying about the Eli and
Oh, man, yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong, man. I mean, the only part I agree with what Betty said with that, you know what I'm saying, ain't no one strain better than the next. Now, that right there is true. You got good dogs out of all strains. But for him to sit here and say all these other strands got Eli in it, man, come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on. He talking about Volio dogs got Eli in them. Red Boy dogs got Eli in them. Jocko dog got. Come on, man. Look. People, he got. I think he got his facts wrong. You know what I'm saying. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying. I think he talking about Kobe dog. Kobe dog's been around since forever. And then they ain't gonna sit here and say Kobe dogs had Eli in them. Okay.
So, what's your best strain of dogs?
I like a lot of different strands, man, because I done worked with a lot. You know what I'm saying, over the years and stuff. So like, I mean, I done seen. If you ask me what's my favorite that I like that I've worked with is I like the alligator line. I had a lot of good stuff with that Plumber's alligator stuff, you know, that Rufus stuff. I had a lot of good stuff with that. Back in the day we used to run a lot of that Midnight Cowboy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like that Hintfield of Homer stuff. Like, I mean, if you're an old head, you know about them. Okay. So you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That Boomerang stuff, I like that. Jeep, they got some hellified dogs, some good dogs. I mean, a lot of strands. I mean, when I first started out, I didn't want nothing but Red Boy Jocko dogs. That's all I want. That's what
Twan got. Got my homeboy Twan in here with me too, man. And he got a Red Boy Jocko female. We were just looking at Red Boy Jocko. The history of it anyway.
Yeah. I mean, when I first started out, Red Boy Jocko dog that's all I wanted was Red Boy dog. I love Red Boy dog. Gotta have it. Then, you know what I'm saying, I came across something that was a little more advanced and changed my mind on that. You know what I'm saying?
Something a little hotter.
Yeah, something that was a little hotter. It was just all around. It just changed my mind when it came to those type of dogs. Don't get me wrong, I still like some Red Boy stuff in there, you know, but you know, I like to still have it in there, but not as heavy as I used to run.
Okay. So what we want to talk about today was the paperwork, guys. You know, registry. Which registry you use? Does it matter which registry you use? By long as your dog is doing what your dog's supposed to do. I'm curious.
I mean, me personally, I don't think it don't matter what registry you use because they ain't now. I mean, long as if you the breeder. And you know the history of the dog, you got the dogs, you know what I'm saying? You know where your dogs come from, you know what your dogs are doing. Which registry you go through don't really matter. I mean, a lot of people use A.e.b.A. and ain't nothing wrong with A.e.b.A. But we started out with A.e.b.A. I had an issue with the people at A.e.b.A. When you call, like I said, we went for a stint where we was like perfecting the breeding, so we wasn't selling no dogs or, giving no dogs away or anything like that. So we ain't really have the, we never go back to the paperwork like that. But when it was time to go to the paperwork and we seen her like, we got all this breeding, this to this, trying to get the paperwork straight. When we did get to the point where we could sell this stuff for, some people interested in it, you know what I'm saying? They were hard to deal with, man. They were horrible.
That was a hard time. Then, the titles, that's the other thing in question. How you feel about that?
Title wasn't even like
your dog having titles, like say your dog is the best. When they shake the little rope, they be having that little contest.
The
tugging the little rope. They have the contest
like the wall climb and stuff like that. I mean, it's nice for I mean, that's cool. People have that. You know what I'm saying, but I mean, if that's the title you looking for your animal, then that's what you do.
I think that's more kind of I'm not gonna say A.e.b.A. don't do that, but it's like UKC, and I think it's a difference. Like the UKC dog, like I said, I'm not saying that wrong thing with the registries, but a UKC dog just to me isn't the what I would want out of an American Pit Bull Terrier. And what I would.
No, I mean, it's like to say, as far as, like I say, the register really don't matter. I mean, you could have some people registered through UKC because, hey, they had a problem with A.e.b.A, or maybe they had a problem with Bonafide, or maybe they had a problem with Worldwide. It's just, you know, the register really don't matter when it comes to what the animal is capable of doing.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, the registry don't matter. That's just to show the lineage. Now, me personally, you know what I'm saying, I like Worldwide, you know what I'm saying? That's who, you know, we rock with and shit. So I mean, when we decided to leave A.e.b.A, you know what I'm saying, as long as you got some registered dogs and you can show the lineage of it and you had it, you know, they ain't mind, you know, getting your paperwork together for you. So, you know what I'm saying, I worked with old Philip and we got all that stuff together and switched over and, you know, it ain't no issue. So
yeah, there's one called SDR. And then it's another one that Triple J touched on, HBOA.
Yeah.
I said it's historical, so we probably
then you got Game Dog too.
You got Game Dogs. What is another one? Bonafide?
Yeah, Bonafide.
Bonafide. It's a few of them out there. Just not the big guys. You ain't gotta.
And all these are only
you know
American Pit Bull Terrier registry. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't know that. A.e.b.A
Blue Dog.
Yeah, A.e.b.A used to register blues and stuff back in the day, man. They used to register blues. So, I mean, depending on how your paperwork looking, you know, you might have some blue in there.
Yeah,
it's A.e.b.A. So
that Whopper dog, I'm telling you, that Whopper dog. And then they talking about there's a different standard of like the American Pit Bull Terrier now, like the bigger one supposed to be something different. So I don't know, man. I like a dog now, 35 to 40.
I mean, if you got a pit bull and it's over 65 pounds,
I don't want those.
I don't want that either. But I'm just being real. I'm just being honest. You might find a pit bull to actually get a real American Pit Bull Terrier to get about 65 pounds. But them 70, 80, 90, 100 pound dogs, them are not pit bulls. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? You can put something in there, and I mean, I don't care what nobody say. I mean. You gotta think, man, I've been doing this a long time. I done seen all kind of dogs, and I'm just gonna be real with you, man. Like folks say all that stuff. I do not ever remember seeing no blue dog.
No.
In the 80s or the 90s, you know.
No
so
blue dogs.
None.
No blue dogs. I don't remember seeing any. It was a straight game dog.
Exactly.
Unless you gonna get a Labrador. A boxer.
A Doberman or something.
Yeah, something
the
like
only thing I ever seen great was Great Danes.
Yeah.
I seen Great Danes and they was great. So you know what I'm saying? So I think somewhere along the line they done crossed some Great Dane stuff in there. Or what's some other dogs?
No, it's that Staffordshire Terrier. That Staffordshire came in blue, so I think going with that. I've been looking up the new thing, Wisdom.
It was a blue terrier. You know, I don't think they got them no more. They was like aggressive. And from what I've heard was like some kind of something blue terrier. I forgot what it was called, but they're thinking that blue terrier is where that blue shit was coming from. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, then when you look at it, it take the shape of of a pit bull, but you know, at the end of the day,
pit bulls. So what you think about? I was just watching it. A guy was saying, if you got 1% black in you, then you need
that ain't got shit to do with dog. That ain't got shit to do with dog. That ain't got shit to do with dog.
I'm saying.
And then if you got 1% black, you still ain't black. Hell,
you ain't black.
You're not.
No, my God.
If you 99% white and 1% black, nigga, you white.
No.
The fuck you mean? You white?
No.
You white?
I'm saying what the law say. I ain't saying what you say.
Okay, so basically, so let's just say you got a Chinese man and he got down 99% white and got 1% Chinese. Is he Chinese?
Yeah, I think he's Chinese.
They got 1% Chinese?
Yeah.
Oh, so the white don't take over?
No.
Oh, so basically you trying to say
I'm talking about the dog.
Any kind of black in you black. That don't work.
But I'm saying that's what they
or what you look like. If you look white, you white.
But with that being said, he has the dog and it pull it. But he's saying the gene pool when they wisdom tested it, wisdom test if you don't know what your dog is out there. It's a dog it's a dog gene thing and they'll tell you what your dog
Like
is.
how much pit bull you got in and all that stuff like
all that. I'm talking about it's interesting. I done watched like 10 stories. It's like, but he's saying 15% or more of your dog is American Pit Bull Terrier.
That is not true. Cause I mean, you could take a Labrador and breed it to an American Pit Bull Terrier. It got 50% in it. They don't make it no pit bull.
Right. You right.
They don't make it no pit bull. Look, man, you are what you look. Look, I'm just being real.
So you're saying genes don't matter?
What I'm saying is, you can't call it that if it's not pure.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You can't call it. What you can call it is a mutt. That's what it is. It's a mutt.
Aren't all bullies mutt?
Every last one of them. Every last one of them. I mean, a lot of people say a lot of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you can't, okay, when it comes to bullies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Since this whole breed then started its own little thing, you really can't call them mutts because they are what they are right now.
They their own breed?
They their own breed now. Because, I mean, they're just like pit bulls. It might took $2 or $3 to get to where you at to make this pit bull. But now that's all you breeding is that right there. So that right there is what carrying on. So the people that did the same thing with the bully.
But
So
is it a standard on the bully? I mean, cause like you're here. Like, is there a standard? Like, so
I think it should be, but you know, I mean, you got pocket bullies, you got standard bullies, you got XL bullies. It's like everything that looks like a pit bull, they calling it a bully. Yeah. If it resembles an American Pit Bull Terrier, they call them a bully. So half these things got Frenchies and shit in them, man, and French bulldogs and bulldog, all this, man. Look, I mean, for these people who like that exotic stuff, hey, that's them. I ain't got no problem with it. Hey, love your animals. You know what I'm saying? Love your animals. I'm just saying, me personally.
but that's why they're doing the wisdom testing now to see what's in their dog. Like I watched one, bro, and the girl said,
You gotta do that for mine. I know what's in mine.
she thought she got a mini Aussie.
Oh,
I guess that's an Australian Shepherd.
yeah, straight, sir.
It ain't many. Kept growing on it, bro. So
See, that's just like the same thing when I got Kira for Renee. When I bought Kira's supposed to be a pocket bully. She was supposed to be in there.
yeah.
That motherfucker got bigger head. She ended up weighing like 55. She was a very good dog. She ended up weighing like 55 pounds.
He had a blue. Somebody blue one here.
No, don't do that. My girl had a blue. I ain't got not damn blue ever came. Girlfriend wanted a blue. I bought her a blue for it was like a birthday or some shit on.
Yeah. But it was a nice dog.
It was. And soon as I had
dog.
to take care of, she had to go. I don't take care of blue. Look, we're gonna sell her since you don't want her no more. It's fine.
Okay. So structure and pit bull. When we was talking the other day, we was talking about how back in the day the pit bull just was long, rangy. Some of them was short. Like when you put in a structure, like I want my dog to have structure. I want my dog to have head, and I understand like that doesn't have nothing to do with the gameness, but at the same time, I want to have a complete dog. I want to put a complete dog out there to the consumer who wants the dog.
That come through breeding and genetics, you know what I'm saying? Because like basically if you have, let's just say your stud male is a long rangy dog. You know, he long, he ain't no, you know,
keep talking little craps.
he ain't very like blocked or sturdy built. You know, you might want to find a female who is a little more like I guess like shorter, more compact, that's built a little more solid. And you take them to you take them to each other, and you see which puppies take the trait of mixing them two together. You know what I'm saying? And once you mix them two together, and you take the dog, or you pick the dogs that actually have more of the built traits that you want. And I think that's how you kind of like you fix that. I mean, when it comes to building your own pit bull and finding the structure, all that's gonna come through breeding. All of it gonna come through breed. Check them out. So you know what I'm saying? That's what you breed for. As the years go by and you breed, and the more you breed, the better your look for your dog should come.
Hey, Vlad, man. Product of my South Kennels, man.
That is Fullers right here. That is Fullers. What's up, man? What's up, young man? But yeah, see, like him, you know, when we first started out, you know what I'm saying? Our stud male was a 60-pound male on the chain, 54-pound, you know, condition weight. So we took him to a small female. When we bred him to a small female, a very, like I said, compact, small female, sturdy frame, great athlete, you know what I'm saying? It gave us smaller dog. You know, we got smaller, the dogs got smaller. They took on traits and attributes from both mom and dad.
Yeah.
We had some that was a little bigger, some that was a little smaller, some in between. But what we also did is when we turned around, we took that back, daughter off that back to him, and it shrunk the puppy some more. So basically, right now, you know what I'm saying?
I got the
What you got, the paperwork?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got this would be Midnight's period.
Okay.
And if you turn around, they probably see it a little bit.
Okay. I don't know if y'all can see this good or I zoom in a little bit.
Oh yeah, when you zoom in, they can see it.
Yeah. All right, so this right here, when we went to WWDR, this right here is one of our males, you know what I'm saying? This right here was this Midnight, yeah. Midnight was a triple bred.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a triple bred off, that Nato dog. Great animal. And like I say, you know what I'm saying, when we did this breeding, we don't have no dogs that's over 50 pounds. None. So the way we bred for the structure, for the type of dogs that we like and that we wanted to produce.
No, we felt like that will work for us.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, so like this man right here, you know what I'm saying, great looking animal, you know what I'm saying, great structure, as you can look and tell. He gonna get a little size on him, but
T-Mac male a little more stockier than my male.
Yeah, I got the brother and the sister to him. So you know what I'm saying? The brother and the sister of this breeding right here this breeding was amazing. I can say that. They are some specimens. Like him, he's a longer dog. Mine is more compact, wider, stocky frame, just the way I like him, built low to the ground. And you know what I'm saying? He's I think it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be amazing. So I think this breeding right here is just it was amazing. The dog we took, his daddy, which was if you look in the paperwork, you know what I'm saying, you get to see it. It was Mouth of the South Kennels Cognac. He was a great dog, you know what I'm saying. We lost him this past year. Excellent male. I mean, I'll just say he probably one of the best dogs I've seen in probably 15 years, besides his dad. I can say that, you know what I'm saying, that the breeding program that we've been doing for the last few years, like 12, 15 years, has really been working. It's been working. So I can say, you know what I'm saying, we found a good male, we found a good stud male, we found a good female, and we've been producing ever since. Throughout that pedigree, you can see, it's a bunch of good stuff, you know what I'm saying? We run a lot of old lines. That's all we really deal with, you know what I'm saying? I like to stay with a lot of old stuff. Some of the new stuff is straight though, man. I've been watching some of these new strands, some of these new dogs that, people been putting together off this old stuff. It's working. It's working a lot. No knocks on nobody, man. I feel like if you got something that's working the way you like it to work, then hey, man, shit, pump your stuff, do your thing. No knocks on no dog, no knocks on no bloodlines. I feel like it's something good out of all of them, or they wouldn't have made a name for themselves a long time ago. So
what you talking about?
Like basically, you know what I'm saying, like I was telling the folks, you know what I'm saying, that we've been breeding, this line for like the last 12 to 15 years.
Oh, yeah.
And we have had a lot of success with the way we've been breeding. Yeah. So basically I'm like, you know what I'm saying, we've been breeding this line or this lineage of dogs for a while and get success. So I'm telling them, no matter what bloodlines you choose to work with, if you find something that's working the way you like it to work, then keep working.
Yeah.
Keep breeding. And plus I was talking about, the structure, like you breed for the structure that you want. So, I was saying, no knocks on nobody, nobody bloodlines or nothing like that. I think, all bloodlines are good. You can find something good in everything.
Oh yeah. This is the worldwide
the pet registry.
Yeah, this how it come out. The back for you to send it off, or you can do it online. And Mac showed y'all but you have to order the big one like anything else. But it's nice. Come official, you know what I'm saying? You want that lineage, you wanted to have the right and everything. I was watching some game dogs earlier with my friend, and it came across the Tense Yellow. It's in Red Boys lineage. I was like, we got that Tense Yellow way in the back.
Yeah, because the original the first dog, which is Pup that you'll find in that pedigree, she was a pure yellow dog. Okay. So we took a pure yellow dog to Nardo to start it off.
Yeah.
And if you look down the yellow, yellow, that was a devil bred red boy dog. So you look down, you look up his lineage or whatever, he was a devil bred red boy dog. Pup was a very, very, very deep game, deep game female. So, we took that to a heavy game, heavy everything male. So, we turned out, that's what Susie come off of.
Yeah.
So Susie was half yellow, half Nardo on the top. So then we took it back to Nardo and cut down some of the yellow and put some more of that structure in. Then we did it again, and you know how that go.
Yeah, that's where I got my female Africa come off of. A lot of my friends know Africa. I post her a lot. Great hound. And she produced some great hounds and
some amazing animals.
And we've been rolling, man. I think the program worked. I think the program worked.
I don't think I know it. I mean, I know it's working because, like I said, I've been doing this since I was 14 years old. I ain't gonna get into how old I am right now, but at the end of the day, I've been doing this a long time since I was a kid. So I done watched a lot of dogs. I done seen a lot of good. I can say that I was fortunate to have some very good dog men school me to how to do stuff the right way. So, I mean, I was fortunate for that, you know what I'm saying? But, I watch a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that don't have that type of guidance and stuff, and man, and they try, but they, and you don't got nobody trying to help them. So, like I said, I help anybody, man. I ain't gonna say I'm perfect at this. This whole thing is all trial and error. You gotta find out what worked for you.
Okay. So, okay. Yeah, that's not. Basically, I feel the same way. It's just more of a chemistry with the dog, because a lot of people say this dog is good, and then you get a dog, and the dog may not work for you.
Yeah.
Different people, different dogs, all of that. You know what I'm saying? But a good dog is a good dog in my book. I ain't seen that many good dogs lately. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Just me personally. I got a few friends in Alabama, man, and they do a little hog hunting. Like I said, Southern Triple J and them out there in Alabama too do a little hog hunting. I'm down with it, man. I'm down with it. Like I said, Mouthful South Kennels, we are a working kennel. We love our hounds over here. Quality over quantity, man. You don't need $1,000 to get your point across.
Man, shit. I'm having hell feeding the 8, 9. I got shit.
He got a few of them over there. But they ain't number of females.
Yeah, I got a lot of females. Shit. All females and 2 males.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I can't say one thing about them niggas. They believe in producing bitches. Producing bitches.
And all them bitches on fire, man. It's just crazy. Like, I have a person in Alabama who purchased a dog, and he was telling me how that dog is acting and it's doing great. I have a few people in Alabama who purchase dogs, and I haven't had any bad complaints yet. The dogs turn out to be great family dogs also. Not only do I want a dog that has the lineage of the old American Pit Bull Terrier, but also can be a house dog and guard the house. Can do multiple things. So that's what I strive for in my American Pit Bull Terrier, not only a catch dog, but a family dog also. T-Mac just want him to eat some shit.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shit, hell
if you
yeah.
don't eat,
You don't eat.
You can't stay.
If you don't eat, you don't eat. But no, man, you know, me personally, man, you know, I like I say, everybody got what they look for in dogs. And like you know, to touch on what you were saying, you know what I'm saying, you gotta find the right dog for you. What I came to see is a lot of people look at different stuff when they look at dogs. You know, when you look at a dog, me personally, I take a lot of stuff into consideration, you know what I'm saying, when I decide to get a dog or if somebody, I mean, we didn't have people offer us dogs and stuff, and I turned it down fast. Yeah. But it's like when I look at a dog, besides the lineage and what it come off of, I look at the structure of the dog. I look at where he fit well into the breeding program that we got. You know, where would this help us or would this set us back? So, you know what I'm saying? And then it's a wasted breed. So I don't breed just to breed dogs. I breed for purpose.
You gotta breed for purpose.
Yeah, so I mean, if your dog, if I get a dog from you, I gotta know that this is gonna help my line and ain't gonna hurt you. I mean, if you gonna hurt it, I don't even mess with it. I mean, you know, we outcrossed and it turned out all right.
I don't think it did.
It turned out all right. I mean, you gotta think now, you know what I'm saying? When we outcrossed to two different females. Yeah. When we outcrossed. So one of the females is hot. You know, they come off of them. She's straight. She actually all right. She good. We ain't keep nothing else off of that though.
No.
I mean, we don't got nothing off of none of them females. Well, I mean, you got what, 2 of them in Alabama?
Yeah.
But them ain't to working people though.
No, so, just good family home.
Yeah.
So, question is, if your dog, if a dog doesn't start up as in saying, you take your dog hog hunting and she just doesn't want to attack the hog, and you done played with her with the hide and you done went through all the proper steps to get her there, she still doesn't want to do it, what do? She's a cold dog considerably, and
get rid of them.
So the dogs that we bred to, I felt like was cold. I felt like they went in that category. They said one of them didn't, but the other one I felt like it did. So
one of them, from what I was told, it took a long time to turn on.
I bred to a bully and they came out crazy hot. I bred to a bully, man, and they came out crazy hot. My homeboy Twin just here earlier, just got the red boy Jocko female, and he had a bully out of Mississippi.
But it was only half bully though.
Yeah.
It was half bully though. So.
And the puppies came out pretty good, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that was just, you know, just to see something, because it's all chemistry at the end of the day, and what you can make. I want to make a dog, when people look at it, they say, I want that. That's what I'm making. You know what I'm saying? And I got what I need already in the backyard, so I just keep working on that, and I feel like I'm there. I feel like we're there, bro.
Yeah, I mean, right now, our program is to the point where right now it's, I mean, because you got to think, when you look at our yard right now, everything on fire, even the pushes.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So everything is working. You know, you got to think that little man you bring here, what, he 3 months? They threw it 3 months now? So I'm saying, you know, 3 months he on fire, his brother and sister on fire. You know, we got another male off another breed. And they got another brother that comes off another breed that I had, another female. So, you know what I'm saying? Everything's on fire. Everything turned up.
Yeah.
So it's like the line we got, when you go back into it, make it better. And that's what it's supposed to do. I mean, when you line breed and inbreed and stuff like that, it's supposed to get better. And that's what's been happening. Our stuff has been getting better. Year after year, it's been getting better. So now I'm just hoping that these males we got can be just as good as they dad, because
we got some 1-year-old dogs, man, and you swear they puppies. We did a daddy-daughter breed. And like that's what I'm saying. It's chemistry and it goes different ways because
we did what people done heard about. If you didn't breed pit bull for a long time, and you know when you get into that line too much or it's too heavy,
you think it's too much.
You know it's gonna shrink them dogs down.
It's shrink, bro. We got.
But what I'm saying is we got dogs that's smaller than minis, bro.
How much would you say they were?
Anywhere between 18 to 25.
I'm talking about they small.
I'm small.
Girls too, man, and they are
all females.
They small.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they small, and they are some real live wires.
Yeah, they coming up on a year. And,
yeah,
it's crazy, and that was a daddy-daughter breeding.
And we took that's when we was talking about the outcrop. We took a triple bred male to a you know what I'm saying, to a heavy Jeep Bolio dog. Took it to the female, and then we turned around and took a female out there and went back to the triple bred dog again. So, you know, that stuff was super duper heavy and it shrunk them puppies good.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
I love it. Because that let us know we doing something right. Cause you know, I mean, you know what I'm saying? No, you know, I mean, I can talk about him now, you know, but you know, like Lester Hughes, he was, you know, the mountain man. That was a good dude. And I remember a long time ago, you know what I'm saying?
Did you say you met Lester Hughes?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I had got a dog from him a long time ago too. We had did some, you know, I gave it back to him because he really wanted the line or whatever. So you know, we had a good little situation and stuff, man. I wasn't supposed to get the dog in the first place, but you know what I'm saying. It's cool.
What happened?
Well, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to say he sold me the wrong dog, but it was the right dog. So let's put it like that. So he was a good dude, man. You know, we swapped it out or whatever. You know what I'm saying. And he was like, you know, when I breed him, you know, I got you, you know, peppers or whatever. But you know, at the end of the day, man, I just appreciate the knowledge the man had. And when I went there, he had midgets on him, some little bit of dogs. I was like, what you got them? What is that? And that's when he was the first person that told me this. He was like, look, he's like, when you line breed and you get in there, he's like, and you start to get these are gonna be your foundation dogs for your program. Yeah. He said, because he said, I promise you, he's like, if they turned up real good, he was like, you ain't gotta worry about it. He's like, anything you stick to it, he told me just like that. He's like, I just stick a goat to that bitch right there, and she gonna hold me high there. So I said, you know, but then I seen a couple of, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube, I seen a couple people yard and they, you know, they dogs can start, you know, they done shrunk. So
yeah,
I guess it's just
that big American Pit Bull Terrier out there too. And they saying American Pit Bull Terrier, but really is an XXXXXL. Man, dog be so big like the fucking Hulk, man. What is that?
Now I'm gonna tell you the truth. Now I met a dude when I used to do security. He was a truck driver. He owned his own truck line.
Yeah.
And he told me that he was the guy that actually bred Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he actually told me how, and then I ain't gonna even lie, he had a dog in his truck with him. But he had a different kind of like semi-truck, man. Like you could tell this dude like a real live millionaire type shit.
Okay.
Plush ass truck. His truck had two beds, one for him, one for the dog. So when he hopped out, he had a dog. He was like, this dog was like 9 months old. But when I say he was every bit of like damn near 200 pounds in 9 months, he was a big motherfucker. Got out the truck and he talked to him like a human. Hey, go pee. And he go pee, come back, sit down right where he at. Hey, you got a shit? Go shit. You gotta talk to him just like that. And the dog he was a good ass dog. But that motherfucker was huge. He was huge. He was a big motherfucker. He was like, you know, I be watching this stuff, man, but you know, he's like, that man didn't breed that dog. He got that dog from me. He was like, I can show you pictures of him. And he showed me pictures of, I don't know if that was Hulk or not, but you know, people talk a lot of shit, but yeah. I mean, it looked like Hulk, so it looked like him, yeah. It looked like him.
Now, I don't have nothing against bullies, people, because my son got a bully in the room. Got Miss Texas back there. And he's some great dogs. Now, I have nothing to do with it, but I prefer the American Pit Bull Terrier if you ask me personally. But I love her too. I love all dogs. I'm an animal fan.
love all dogs. I'm not a
Yeah,
fan of all dogs.
I'm watching all dogs.
I respect all dogs, but I don't love them. The only dog I love is American Pit Bull Terrier. That's all I want. I got my first pit bull when I was 11 years old. I ain't wanted nothing else since then.
Man, I done had a collie. I done had a lab. I done had chow chow. My dad had a chow chow named Rusty. Man, I had about everything. That's how I know what I like, because I done had everything. So I know what I like.
The first dog I had when I was a little bit of boy, my mom bought a Chihuahua. That thing I was a rough kid.
I ain't had that.
So that little thing was
I had working dogs. Like
when I turned 11,
a Labrador, it retrieve. Retrieve, a Labrador retriever retrieve. That's a working dog. Retrieve ducks and shit.
oh, okay.
That's a working dog, though, ain't it?
Not in my It ain't working the way I want it to
A
work.
working dog towards pigs or coyotes. Another thing, how y'all feel about the American Pit Bull Terrier hunting coyotes and how they doing? I think it's in Arizona somewhere.
Yeah, I seen this shit on YouTube one day. Coyote got them that pit bull game. Hell, was giving it to him. Yeah, was giving it to him.
So what y'all think? We should have that in the South. Raccoon hunting. How do we game test these dogs now? Hit that comment thing and let us know, man. How do we game test these dogs now? Now that the laws are like it is, and what registries are we going through because of the titles? And how do you know who have good dogs now? Like, how do you know?
I mean, shit. Now it gets to the point where you just gotta buy it and see.
You gotta buy the trash. That's trash.
I guess, but you got some dog breeders out there give you that guarantee, like, hey, if it don't turn out. Now I will say that Mr. Hughes was like that too. If it don't turn out, hit back up. Hit them back up. But some dogs, some folks be like that. Some folks, hey man, you bought it, it's yours. And you got some stupid people with that. Well, don't so many folks, you could have messed up. No, if you gave me, come on now.
So you saying you buying a dog from someone?
I'm not.
And they saying that you messed the dog up.
Yeah, I mean you get people that'll say that, man. Like that's why I know somebody right now. He bought a dog, right? He bought a dog for the strict purposes of hunting this dog. We going in the woods, we hunting this dog. So the dog act real good. Spring pole great, treadmill work fine. Mm-hmm. He walked good. Everything about the dog said, if he turn on, he gonna be a great specimen.
Okay.
Take him in the woods, he's skittish. He a backyard king. Okay. Take him out of the backyard, he ain't worth nothing. He won. But the thing about it, even though he wasn't used to the wood, his brother turned out fine. Okay. He did. So at the end of the day, we went out there with two brothers, and he took them in the woods and we hunting and get out there, the bait dog gone. He supposed to go catch some.
Yeah.
Nah, he ain't catch shit. He caught out in the woods. That's what he did. He got the hell on. His brother did what he was supposed to do, he didn't.
I seen I was watching it earlier. I forgot who I was watching, but they said RNC and
RNC.
It was a run and catch dog.
Oh, okay.
So not only so instead of just having the run dog be out there at the bay dog. Woo. So instead of just that, you have bay, run, and catch. Like they breed these dogs, so they do it all.
Okay.
So instead of just having the American Pit Bull Terriers with you, waiting until you hear the bay, they all running. So when they hit, they gonna bay off and they catching this motherfucker, buddy. RNC, run and catch dogs. I was like, damn, they coming up with some shit now, boy.
I don't know how they gonna work though.
They coming up with some shit.
I don't know how they don't. I don't see how they working because you know what I'm saying. Most dogs when they in the woods, like most of the, you know, the pit bull, they don't make no noise, bro. They go to work.
But
they go to work. But the noise come from the bay dog.
They mixing it. They gotta be mixing the two together. That's what I'm saying. They
I don't like that.
They
don't like that.
No,
I don't like that.
it's their purpose.
I guess it would.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't fit mine.
Nah, I wouldn't like. We only originate in the old American pit bull terriers, man. The old bloodline, not none of this new stuff. We don't have. I did want some macho buck stuff at one point in time.
That old stuff too.
Yeah, but it's really up north. Like people in the south, like we South Georgia. I don't know no niggas around here with no macho buck. You know some niggas with macho buck?
I know a few niggas that got it. It ain't very prevalent. You know, a lot of folks here don't really fuck with it a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We 4 generations in, I'm out of South Carolina, so I feel like when people ask me what's the bloodline we running, I like to tell them I'm from South Carolina. Just because we're 4 generations in, and yes, I know that's still kind of early to some of y'all dog people, dog men, dog women, but it's more of a building blocks. You know, a lot of people don't even have that 4 generation in, and like I'm trying to build certain characteristics. I'm trying to do all of that. So when you get a M.S.K, mouth of South Carolina dog, you know what you're getting. You know what I'm saying, and it's gonna show. All of that gonna come out in the puppies, everything you want.
Yeah, you definitely gonna. I mean, the thing about it is, a lot of dog men used to sell you stuff like battle cross dogs. A lot of you know, you sell you battle cross dogs, so it's gonna blow or go, one of the two.
Yeah.
But it ain't built to give you. It ain't built to throw you nothing. I mean, when you went to somebody like most dog men, you tell a dog, you know what I'm saying, hey, I want a stud male or a brood bitch. You know, you looking for yard starters, you know what I'm saying? Not a lot of dog men will sell you yard starters.
Yeah.
If they do, they finna charge your ass to high. I mean, that's another thing I want to talk about too, man. I mean, like real quick. Like I remember, man, we had some monsters back in the 90s. There was a lot of great dogs back in the 90s, early 2000s, late 80s. There was some great dogs back then. Now, it's like, they didn't cost this much.
Oh, no.
They didn't cost this much. I mean, I watched this one dude, he was talking about he was asking $3,500 for a puppy.
They do what?
Off a dog that, you know, showed no working in the last 2 generations. So, you know, so basically you bought a working dog, but you didn't work it. You bred it, and you got puppy out, you still ain't working it.
If you didn't work it, how you know it's a working dog?
Because they say, okay, people got to say that the dogs are working because something in the generation has worked before. Something in the lineage has worked.
That don't mean just because Michael Jordan played ball don't mean his son gonna play ball.
And his son then ain't playing ball either.
Damn one of them niggas. They ain't play ball like that.
But that what I'm saying though, that's why I say that my thing is just like it all depends on what you want from, like, you know, everybody know which dog man to go to get what you want. If you want something, I mean, everybody who's doing it now, you know who you need to talk to, who you need to reach out, what you need to go try to get. But I'm just saying, me personally, if I sit there and somebody tell me, you know, $3,500 for a puppy, you know, like I say, I have no problem paying $3,500 for a dog. I have no problem.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna expect a whole lot out of that $3,500 puppy.
I'm
gonna expect a lot. And I say it like this: I don't sell none of my dogs for $3,500. So if I pay $3,500 for a dog from somebody, I expect it to outwork mine.
Yeah.
If it can't outwork mine, then you know, hey, I'm doing better than you right now, brother. You can have this better. You know.
I think it's more so personal worth as in what you think your dog should go for, because I'm gonna tell you now, I'm not paying 35 for no American Pit Bull Terrier. Now, the bully we got, she was 25, but her family members went for 5K. So I feel like I got a deal. And so no, I'm not, as an American Pit Bull Terrier. Their worth is in performance, and the bully worth is in looks.
Yeah.
So whatever the bully looks like, you kind of look at the parents, you try to go from there. You know, it's chemistry. And you throw the genetics together and hope you get what you want. With that American Pit Bull Terrier, you're really not caring what he looks like, what color genetics he has. You're worried about that game trait and that performance. Does he want to do what you're wanting him to do? And like I said, with the bully, you're not looking for that. You're just looking for something to look at, eye candy. That American Pit Bull Terrier, we eat candy over here. I'm telling you, serious, man. But yeah, I think we got great dogs, man, and supposed to be going to do a little hunt. So if I can get some footage of them and the pigs, you know I'm gonna post it, man. I think that's what the people want to see. If we can go somewhere and do a coyote hunt, I would love to try that. So in my comments, if y'all know anything about coyote hunts, hit me up. I got friends from Halls in Alabama, so for sure we get some footage for y'all on that. But
I can't wait to do that and see how they do it.
Oh yeah, man. I'm talking about. So the raccoons and the coyotes. If y'all know anything about that, let us know, man. We out looking for other things besides hand walking all the time, and cause I don't have a treadmill. KP doesn't have a treadmill, so there's a lot of hand walking. And like I said, we got great dogs, quality over quantity. Mafia South Carolina, we're gonna be coming back at y'all back to back. Look out for us. Like I said, he's a Florida fan.
Big one. Go Gators, go Gators.
And you see, we rolling tide back here, so we got a lot of more footage coming for y'all. Y'all know, fuck with the channel, man. We getting out here, man. Thinking about doing a little podcast, man. Get this thing jumping, man.
For real.
Yeah, man. So again,
we should invite other dog, man. They got to lead questions and comments, and you know what I'm saying, kind of like have a little back and forth with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm gonna call some of my older friends in Alabama who have yards and let them talk a little bit up on here, you know what I'm saying? Get this knowledge flowing, man. And that's all it is, knowledge flowing to everybody, whoever wants it, you know what I'm saying? And good positive vibe. We not on
I love to learn shit, man. I love to learn new stuff.
Yeah, ain't no beef on here, you know what I'm saying? We eat beef. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, tap in our channel, man, and he's on Facebook, Mafia South Carolina.
Yeah.
You know, I'm on the YouTube, Mafia South Carolina, and like I said, we together and been at this for a few years now, long time. So we got a little lot of knowledge, and I'm sure we can learn more. So like I said, hit them comments up, man, and we're gonna be back at y'all, man. Mafia South Carolina. Anything else you want to say?
Nah, man, you got it.
All right. Roll Tide.
Go Gators.